Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. We are out here on the back porch, just sipping some coffee, and I have already done this video once. And YouTube, for whatever reason, will not upload the freaking video as public. Okay, it only uploads it as private. No matter how many times I upload it, no matter how many times I change it, like even when I upload the video, for those of you that have uploaded videos before, it gives you the option, public, private, that type of stuff. And it even shows public every single time I've uploaded the same video like 20 times. And it's private every time. And then when I go in my videos and I try to edit it and make it public that route, because I can do that as well, it gives me an error message every time. So I'm just gonna remake the video. It's gonna be a little bit shorter this time. The first one was about 12 minutes long. This one's gonna be a little bit shorter. The first one I was out in the shop. This one, we're on the back porch. So basically what we're doing is we're looking at the concentricity or the bullet run out differences between these two lots of bullets. Okay, not necessarily lots of bullets, but basically two batches of 50. Okay, one batch was the brass was resized and the bullets were seated on the Redding T7 turret press. Okay, so that would be this group here. This group of 50 was the brass was resized and the bullets were seated using the Frankford Arsenal Coax press. Now, all 100 pieces of brass are the same lot of Lapua 308 brass. The bullets are from the same box. I had a box of 100 Spear 180 grain Spitzer boat tails. Okay, so it's the same box of bullets, the same batch of brass. All of the brass was once fired, so it was all in the same state, same condition, the same. Kept everything the same. The only, during this experiment, the only variable that changed was the press that the brass ran through and then that the bullets were seated on. So that's the only thing that changed between the two. I used the Lee pace setter die set for this experiment. All right, that's the only full length sizing die that I have. The RCBS, what is it? Like a match, what is that? The match grade die, I can't even think of what it's called. Gold medal match die set that I have for 308. It's a bushing die set. It's a neck sizer. So the only full length sizing die I have is Lee. I didn't want to do the Lee full length sizer and then use the match seating die, RCBS. I wanted, for those of us that are just going to go out there, I've got several Lee precision die sets. Those are typically your most affordable, most economical choice when it comes to die sets. So that's what probably a lot of people are gonna use. So I kind of wanted to make a video that was more relatable, so you could see, okay, what would you be getting in something like the Frankford Arsenal versus the Redding T7 turret press if you opted to spend more money. Now, of course, there's more things you need to think about in terms of a turret press if that's something you want. I've always used single stage, and then when I came across that deal and was able to get the T7 turret press off that guy for a pretty good price, I mean, the turret press is a game changer in my opinion. I love using that press now. I use that. I find myself going to that press more and more when I'm reloading. Still love my Redding Big Boss 2 single stage, but the turret press is just so easy to set dies up and then just rotate between what I want to do. So, but without further ado, because we're going to keep this video fairly short, now you know the long and the short of it. The Lee die set, so we resized 50 pieces in the Redding with the resizing die, moved it over to the Frankford Arsenal, resized those 50 pieces, and then same thing with the bullet seating, went from 50, 50, did it that way. So, and all of this stuff was done at the exact same time. So it was all done in one session. It wasn't broken up. Don't worry about all this garbage. This is all good velocity stuff related to the 6.5 Grendel. What you care about is this stuff here, okay? So this is all in thousandths of an inch, okay? So I will scroll down. Of course, you got to put everything in Excel or it's not true, kind of like the internet. Just scrolling down here and you'll see the results. There you go. So that's it and that's all, folks. Those are in thousandths of an inch. So the reading came in over 50, right at 50 rounds that I reloaded on the Reading T7. The run out was averaged 1.93 thousandths of an inch. Okay. I used the Hornady Concentricity tool to make the measurements, and I measured everything at the same time. Same thing. It was the same setup. I didn't adjust anything. I measured all 100 at the same time, one by one. Took the measurements, put it in the spreadsheet, and then ran the formulas. The Frankford Arsenal, the average was 3.615. So, and these are thousandths of an inch. So you can see your min and max, your median, and then your standard deviation. So there you go. The Reading came in averaging just under 2 thousandths, the Frankfurt just over 3.5. Now, whether or not you're going to base a purchase decision off that data, I hope it wouldn't sway you that much. Hopefully it's just something to think about, because there's a lot more to it than just, okay, well, the Reading performed better than the Frankfurt, so I'm just going to go buy the Reading. I mean, if you want the added benefits of having a turret press, then yes, by all means, go grab the Reading. But at the same time, you know, there are some benefits of that Frankford Arsenal. Once you get in a rhythm with it, it is actually very quick. You can reload very quickly with it, even though it's a single stage press. The universal shell holder is huge, in my opinion. That's a huge improvement. I've never used anything with a universal shell holder, so that is awesome. The integrated light, the built-in light, which of course you can buy a light kit and throw it on any press out there, but just having that already installed on the press, having the floating die block that, you know, helps to better align things. Now, that didn't translate into performance, you know, over the Reading, but at the same time, you got to look at the price point, right? For that Reading T7 turret press, I think the thing typically sells for $300. Goes on sale for like $296. Whereas the Frankford Arsenal, you know, I had the video where you found it for 160 bucks. So there's a big price difference, right? For the added ability to have multiple dies installed, just overall perceived quality. You know, typically Reading is a very, you know, perceived to be high quality when it comes to the reloading world. So I'm sure that adds a few dollars to the overall amount, but I'm planning on doing this exact same experiment with the single stage, the Big Boss 2, and also maybe a better die set. Again, better. Or maybe stick with the Lee and see how it performs head to head with a single stage press. So, you know, if that's something that you want to look at, you know, would you want to buy the Reading Big Boss 2 over the Frankford Arsenal? Right, that would be a better apples to apples comparison. So, but those are the results, and that's it. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think. Would this impact your decision? It's only a 50-piece sample. I plan on getting some more data, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you thought this was helpful. I got some geese flying in. So, all right. Well, we will catch y'all next time, and y'all have a good one.